Vikram Sahni as well, entrepreneur and philanthropist, who's been tracking all these details as well. We looked at several of your tweets and you've been talking about how the evacuation entire process is taking place. We understand some Taliban, some negotiations that had been on there as well has brought back not just Indians but some Afghan Sikhs as well on that flight. Could you share more details with us?
Yes, Sonal, thank you. As you are aware, we at World Punjabi Organization had evacuated 520 Afghan refugees last year by sending 3 chartered flights, and we are running a program, My Family, My Responsibility, for the rehabilitation. Now coming to this episode, 285 of our Afghan Sikhs and Hindus have taken refuge at Gurdwara Karte Parwan in Kabul. And we had been in touch with Air India 10 days back, but somehow these people missed the boat. And now, in a close coordination with MEA, we were chalking out the program to evacuate them. And first, the 72 of them could not enter the airport day before yesterday, along with 150. But by grace of God, they were safe. But we are happy that finally the Indian Air Force flight, 168 Indians, out of which 24 Afghan Sikhs could be accommodated, including 2 members of parliament, have landed at Hindon Airport. Our colleagues and representatives are there to receive them with all the logistic supports. We are taking them to Gurdwara Bangla Sahib, and then we do hope that with the agreement, MEA has briefed us that they have reached an agreement with US and NATO forces to operate 2 flights daily from Kabul airport, because Hamid Karzai airport is under US security forces. We do hope that 1,000 stranded Indians, including the remaining Afghani Sikhs of 250 or so, 260, should be evacuated in next couple of days, because only challenge seemed to be to get their entry into airport with Indian Air Force support, and we greatly appreciate the efforts of MEA and Indian Air Force.
As we talk to you, we're looking at the first visuals of Indians back on their Indian soil over there. That's a long queue of people, 168 who have landed in the national capital region. This is the Hindon Air Base that you're looking at live visuals from. And as Vikram Sahni was also talking about a little earlier, this also includes about 24 Afghan Sikhs and some senators as well who have been brought back to the country. You see a little girl over there as well, dragging in her luggage and walking out of that aircraft. Just take us through, sir, the kind of emotions and the kind of calls you must be getting. I'm sure for all those who've been trapped there must be, they must be trying their level best to try and get in touch with people who can bring them back.
Sonal, there was a lot of panic in last fortnight or so, but I must say that consequent upon their interaction with Taliban during 10 days back, they came and they showed, and whatever means were there, they said, no, we'll cooperate. So I think but the issue was the panic and their need to evacuate. And the main challenge was how they get into airport, where outside airport you have thousands of Afghans or Talibans. That was the main crux. And in between, Canada also announced to give them a refugee status, so they wanted to go to Canada. Then we convinced them that no, India is your motherland, you must come to India and we undertake to rehabilitate you. And I must say that on this today auspicious occasion of Raksha Bandhan, Jawans of Indian Air Force and whole MEA, I think, have brought our Afghan Sikh sisters, Indian sisters, the infants. तो इससे बड़ा राखी का गिफ्ट भारत सरकार की तरफ से, इंडियन एयर फोर्स की तरफ से कुछ नहीं हो सकता था हमारे भारतीयों के लिए और हमारे अफगान, सिख और हिंदू परिवारों के लिए।